Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry if there's some background noise in this video. Can't really be helped right now. Basically, I'm gonna elaborate on some of these points, but I wanted to make an update video and sort of reference like a pace bin that I made, sort of similar issues. So basically, to cut to the basis of it, I'm probably not gonna speedrun Tony Hawk too much more, and stream that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say indefinitely, but it's looking like it. I've just had like a lot of depression with it, a lot of like anger and new hand pain arising, controller issues. I might be moving to another country, and speedrunning isn't really as fun as it used to be. So I might repurpose this channel and my stream for just like, playing games that I enjoy and stream highlights of me playing with my friends and stuff like that. I'll still want to probably do Tony Hawk on the side for fun, just because I really enjoy that series. But lately I've been having a lot of fun with Splatoon 2. I loved, Jet Set Radio Future, BioShock, Mass Effect, games like that. So that's basically, the TLDR version, and now I'm going to elaborate, I suppose. So yeah, like the hand pain, I've had a lot more pain in like the joints of my thumbs, and in actually all my other joints now too. They just kind of flare up, and I think this is all on me really, because I never really stretched too much, and so now I'm just kind of dealing with that and been trying to not play as many games. But I love video games, man. And the controller thing it eventually led me to get really agitated just in general in my stream. I blew up a lot and I just got really pissed because, okay, so my original 360 controller, I always used Xbox 360, and it worked really good for me. Everything was really responsive. Eventually the left thumbstick started sticking, and I would spin more than I wanted to, so I'd end up bailing, and then it would disconnect randomly, so that fucked me up really good. And then I ordered another 360 controller, but in the meantime I tried like DS4, and because it emulates like 360 inputs, sometimes it would like drop combos and stuff because I try and do things really fast. I cut my stick at weird angles, and I spam like the manuals like up and down really fast repeatedly, even though I don't need to. So just muscle memory like that really screwed me up, and it's hard to adjust to. GameCube's okay, but not the most comfortable thing. And I know what some of you guys are gonna say, like, "Oh, Silent, you told us to like not complain when things get dropped and inputs get dropped," but I usually don't complain about it, so I'm not gonna say that gives me necessarily a free pass to talk about things in this nature, but I guess I'm sorry to people for not believing when they said they got dropped inputs. I don't know. It happens to everybody, I guess. So, I don't know. The games are kind of wonky anyways. The controller stuff got really aggravating. And it got even worse when people would be like, "Wow, you can't do revert to manual? Wow, you suck." Like, they didn't know who I fucking was, I guess. They haven't seen, my runs. Like, they just automatically assume that I lost the ability to press the right trigger and then do an up-down motion after the fact. Like, get real, guys, please. Something that kept me sane, though, I guess, during this was, like, I would take 2 to 3 month hiatuses to visit my fiance in America. Definitely helped me recharge, and I really enjoy her company. I love her to death. She keeps me sane. She makes me feel less alone in this world, because I do feel like an outcast. I feel like an oddball, and I always kind of have been. I've always been like the weird kid kind of thing. Not the weirdest kid, but, kind of weird. I've been going through the process of, potentially moving there permanently if everything goes to plan, which I hope it does. I'm not sure what video plans I'm going to have while this is going on. Can't guarantee another speedrunning study, but I do want to return to that series, definitely. And lastly, this is where it gets even more personal than I've already kind of made it. So oftentimes I'll fall quiet a little bit, and I won't say as much, and then, you guys will be like, "Oh, what's going on? Talk about what's on your mind. Just talk to us. We're here to support you." And I'm usually very straightforward and honest, almost to my detriment. I've caused some drama with some of the things I said, I suppose, just because how blunt I can be. But with like my feelings, with my depression, self-confidence and self-esteem issues, and all that, it's hard for me to talk about. I feel like people don't really care that much. I feel like I'm burdening them with my problems, because everyone here has their own problems to deal with, their own personal lives, and I don't want to make their lives, more inconvenient because of me. So I just end up not talking about it. I end up going into my shell and just not saying anything and trying not to say anything. I just kind of bottle it up, and I keep bottling it up. I'm a very addictive person. I hold on to things that I don't need to from my past, and just like negative things people say. I let it affect me to the point of detriment, and I downplay compliments too, so I don't even really have that. Like, I don't build myself up at all, and I try not to let other people build me up, I guess, just because I'm just self-destructive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Every negative part that I think gets reaffirmed sometimes by other critical people or negative people, and it's also happened in speedrunning, I've legitimately felt good about runs, and I'm never going to let people take that away from me. But sometimes they try to. Sometimes people in Twitch chat, like, whatever, they don't run the game, so who gives a shit what they think? It is kind of annoying, and it still pisses me off, but it doesn't affect me as much as other runners that I have a mutual respect for doing it to me or somebody else. I don't like that, and it still happens. So it's really shitty, because people take speedrunning seriously to varying degrees. I took it pretty seriously myself. I grinded for hours on end. I grinded on stream. I grinded off stream. I really tried to work away at getting these times that I wanted. I tried to make guides and help people out and encourage people to continue playing. I felt a little fulfilled about it, but also more so empty than anything. When I would get a time that I was really happy about, I would hear people say, like, oh, it's a meme category. Your in-game time sucks in comparison to this other person. This person's going to come in and they're going to destroy you. Your world records are free. You're free. You suck. Stuff like that. There's probably more that's been said, but I don't know. I just feel like I've been overshadowed by other people. And it's fine to build people up, but not if you're taking other people down to do so. I have all the respect in the world for, Packle, George, Crad, Gwisht. Love those guys to death. Slow Freak. Love them, respect them, great guys. But to worship them as if they are a god and break other people down in favor, it's just not fair. And if people really try their best and they grind out for hours just for you guys to do that to them, it kind of makes them not want to play anymore, And it partially happened to me. I had my own reasons, but it definitely put the nail in the coffin to see people saying that my world records were free and stuff like that. It hurt. It hurt to see, I don't know. Because competition breeds competition, right? So if people aren't playing, if people aren't challenging the world record holder, some people just like to sit on their world record and sit pretty. Other people just continue to grind it out, regardless of who's competing with them. But the more people playing the game, the better, because more people poking around in the game to find out new strats, more people challenging the top holders, whatever. It's just more beneficial for the game. So every time you put somebody else down or you build up somebody to god status, it's kind of aggravating. Like, we can see their skill. They have world records for reasons. They're very fucking good at the game. We don't need to be reminded of this every 10 seconds. Like, we get it. And especially, like I said, if you're breaking on somebody else down, it's not necessary. You don't need to do that. And it's just hurtful to everything. It's hurtful to the person, it's hurtful to the scene, and it makes you look like a fucking dick, okay? For real. I know I sound bitter. I partially am, but it's just how it is. I don't know. We have our own group of friends, like Unpro, TK, Yib, Packle, Heaney, Ace, Gwen, Sub, all them. Like, we all try and poke fun at each other. Sometimes she gets a little too real, but, like, if you don't know somebody and you're really trying to come for them like that, just maybe think twice about it next time. Think about how what you're saying might actually be hurting the game, might actually be hurting that person. So, just some food for thought, I guess. But yeah, I'll always hold high regard to a lot of my friends. I did have some good supportive people that always believed in me. Yib, TK, Unpro, Packle, even Yosh at the end there. I'm very thankful for you guys for believing in me, even though a lot of people didn't. Even though a lot of people would rather believe in, somebody else, it meant the world to me. So thank you. I just want to see our scene grow. Just want to let you guys know what was up with me. So yeah, it's been a long road. I feel like I've really improved as a player. I was okay at the start, but now I feel like I'm a lot better. But I still have a lot to learn. Hopefully I can keep playing this game and have fun with it. Thank you guys for coming with me on this journey. I feel like I accomplished a lot. I didn't get to all my goals that I had in mind, but it just keeps going with speedrunning. You never stop. So sometimes you gotta know when to stop. You gotta know when to give up. You gotta know when to say that somebody has bested you. And that's okay. You don't have to be the best at everything. It might just sound like, second place loser. Oh, lol, silver laws meme, but that's how I feel. I'm proud of myself. I probably won't be on another day. I'll probably be really down on myself, but I'll try and be proud of myself for today. I love you guys. If you want to support me, just keep watching the stream. Come drop a line. Come talk to me. I really appreciate your guys' company. So if you just wanted to follow for Tony Hawk, you can unfollow if you want. I won't be upset about it. It's fine. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.